welcome back. My name is Amanda and I am an independent color street stylist, and we're gonna do my next mini. All right, so we are gonna start here. We're doing color street, and color street is 100% nail polish made in the United States. And when you get your package, open it up, you'll get a nail prep pad, a file, and your strips come in a sleeve. There is 2 double-sided strips, and so you can get, it makes 16 strips. So you can use both sides, which I'll be doing that. One of these days, I'll open a whole set on here. But today, we are using Toffee Nut and Toffee Nut. Nut, not knot. And so Toffee Nut is a design that has a little shimmer in it. Toffee Nut is a solid, and Just a Gleamer is a Prism FX glitter. So you can see the different when you move it. And the glitters in these are different than the glitters from the others. These have bigger flecks, and they are imported from Germany. All right, so if you look over here, I have a trash bin. And neat little story about this is, so the other day, a student's desk was atrocious. Like, literally, they were trying to put their Chromebook in their desk and it would not go in. Like, I'm like, it's gonna fall out. The kid's like, no, it's all right. And I went in and looked in their desk, and there was tons of papers from clear back before Christmas break in there. I'm like, kid. And so I started pulling them all out. And when I got done pulling all those papers out, I took them to the recycling bin. And I found this little guy. So instead of going to Dollar Tree to find something, or ordering the trash, little ceramic trash jars things on Amazon, I got a freebie. It never hurts to go a little dumpster diving. All I had to do was clean up. You can tell they used crowns in it, but it's still good. There's nothing wrong with it. So, yeah, I like little finds like that. So, we've already talked about the sets we're using. I did use a pilly base from Hello Taco. And I did use my Orly Bonder base coat. And fair warn, I was suffering with a sinus head cold. So I'm going to show you what I've laid out. So that's my pinky. I did a braid off, but you can catch that tutorial in my middle, my pointer, and my thumb. So stick you guys back where I had you. Right. I thought I was going to need more strips, but so it comes with a purple tab. You'll pull that off, and then you'll pull up the silver tab off the back paper backing. You'll lay it slightly above your cuticle, not on it, but above it. Press, and there you go. And I want to use this, push under. I like to tuck my strips under my nails. Come on. I'm going to trim that a little bit. So, how have you been? It was Easter this last weekend. If you celebrate, tell us what you did. And I was going to go home, but things happened that I didn't go home. And actually, we're going to just use this one. Or do I? Yeah. And I did get it on my cuticle. Alright, I don't know. Tucking it under. I was going to do my Easter mani, and I didn't get to it. I wanted to do some stuff around my place before I did them, and I didn't get to it. I did a little. And then Thursday last week, my school had their first social, like a spring fling, which was a dance thing. And it was fun. They had a very big turnout. I mean, like, the kids had fun. They had some food vendors. They had a DJ, which they were dancing. And we have a soccer field in our playground. They were playing soccer. They had face painting. So the food vendors that they had was a food truck, and they had a lemonade vendor, and they had an icy truck. Call it something else. I don't know if it's worldwide or just in our area. So I'm not gonna, and it is. And let's see. So I ended up getting my sandwich, and I wasn't really going to stay that long, but I was enjoying myself. And I got 2 lemonades, bought one for to go, took it home and enjoyed it. And what else did I do? And then this was our first year that we had Good Friday off. And so I was invited to a drag show. It was my first, and I enjoyed it. So that was fun. They had 6 drag queens, the hostess, and I shouldn't have trimmed that way. And so they had 6 queens, and I want to actually do something. Okay, we're gonna doctor this up. There we go. And they had, so it was at the college in my community, and they had food, they had little appetizers, they had like fruits, and they had mock cocktails, and they named them from that related to RuPaul show, drag show. And so it was really fun. It was good. And I enjoyed it. Then Saturday I worked. I was a cashier at my part-time job. Broke all my fingernails almost. Actually, I'm gonna go like this. And I'm gonna say something. Oh, it actually did it. Good. I stretched it. And I will be scheduled as a cashier for the next 3 weeks. I have no clue why she's done that or is doing that to me. But nonetheless, and I'm hoping I'm back to what I normally do because I'm not enjoying myself as a cashier at my and So hopefully, I'm thinking it's because I went down a hour on my own. But we'll see when summer hits. And just found out today the after school program that our school has is almost over. Legit. Next week is our last week. So then I can probably get back to going on working on Tuesdays again. Oh, so I guess one of the queens that was at the show was granddaughter of one of the queens from the RuPaul show. That was pretty cool. It's gonna look good. I wanted to be able not to see my nail when I took my nail fee, because I'm left-handed, so I take all my pictures with my right hand. All right, so you take the purple tab, peel it off. I think I'm gonna have to move my tub and put it on my left side. And so this is called the anchor method. I used to just stick the strip and put it down with my holding it with my finger. But then I saw others using the anchor method, and I actually liked the anchor method. So that's what I've been doing and why. So this finger is one of the thumb sizes, and I like it on my middle finger. That's why I always have a little extra. So I'm tucking that, and I'm going to use my wooden cuticle stick. So I talked about my fingernails all breaking off. It probably wouldn't have broken. They probably wouldn't have all broke off if I would have had something on them. But I didn't. Okay. That'll be right. What do you think of this color? These together. I like this, but I'm not sure with the purple being in this mani. We'll see what it looks like when I put it all together. I know if I would have done my braid with purple in this, that would look good, because I did do a mani one time with Poppy that in a purple, which was Glitter Days Ahead. So, and we have less than 26 days of school because, so my kindergarten class that I'm in, part of, does, an ABC countdown, as well as my 4th grade class, which actually all of the 4th graders are doing an ABC countdown this year. So, yeah, tomorrow is C. So, yeah, we're on the home stretch. And tomorrow is last day of state assessments. I think they've been working hard and showing what they have learned this school year. I'm proud of them all. Even my special friends that I work with and the regular one, everyone else. So I want to thank all my new subscribers. I hope you enjoying this content. And thank you for any suggestions. I like those. All right, so we're almost done. We got 2 more fingers. And then summer will be coming. And then I'll be off. However, I will be off because I work throughout the summer. And Thursday, my radio station that I listen to is hosts a summer concert series, and they're putting on a what is it called? A thing at the bar, bar, where the vendor, not is it a vendor? Venue is at on Thursday. I'm planning on going to that so I can. Oh, that reminds me I need to do that too. Change that. And I'm planning on going to that to see who all the artists who are all going to be at that on those nights each week. So each week they have a different artist who comes to town. There could be newcomers or also artists who have been out a while. Like we have had what's his name? Cody Johnson. We've had Dustin Lynch. They've had Midland. They've had quite a few different. Granger Smith. I think they did have. I don't think they had Kane Brown. They said they had him, but I don't think they did. Because when I started going, and he was not even popular then, because he like legit blew up overnight. Jimmy Allen, and they've had Kit Moore, Lee Bryce. Was that right? Yes, that was a different radio station because it was started with another station, and now it's taken over by another station. And they have openers that like local openers as well as upcoming artists, as well as local artists who open. And that show for sure is on 4th of July. So I'm pretty sure who is going to be the 4th of July artist. Because he has done 4th of July, I don't know how many years. And this is, when did I start going? It's been like 6 years, 7 years since I started going. So that's what I'll be doing Thursday, doing that. So, and hopefully I will be able to go. Okay. What do you think? Oh my goodness. No, I kind of like it. I'm pulling that. I hope so. This was I'm a part of in Stacy Sassy Styles crew on Facebook, and one of the admin, Marcy, has a Marcy's Mischievous Meanies, and she picked this month's challenge was a pastel challenge. So I went with, my inspiration was just a Gleamer and the Toffee Nut. And since this has like a toffee, like the toffee, that's why I went with this. And all right. I like it. What do you think? Is it a thumbs up that you like it? If not, let me know what other color I should have went with, because I was not sure what other color I wanted, because I needed 3. I had to use I needed to use 3 different colors. And then, all right, we are done. What do you think? I like it. Do you like it? My little chickadee likes it. You like it? All right, so thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And thanks for the thumbs up, the likes. And you all have a nail-tastic night or day. And thank you. Bye.